What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Far Rock 22M, aka Infamous Owen, Infamous_Owen on IG. So, this ain't gonna be a long video, but I wanted to touch on that Kendrick Lamar song, the diss Drake, or the Drake diss, excuse me. Yo, Kendrick went crazy on that song. And I know there's some people who's gonna be like, nah, he over exaggerated. It wasn't all that. Kendrick bodied that boy. And kind of like what he said, man, I'm saying what we were all thinking. Now, I know a lot of y'all like Drake. There's no question about that. A lot of y'all like Drake. A lot of y'all defend him. And I'm be honest with you, man, I'm not really too excited about that guy. You know, he cool. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say his songs suck. No, they don't suck. But I can never get with that dude, man. I can never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying his music is whack, but I just can never get it. I never got with it, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's a couple of songs that I can play and be like, I fuck with this. But as a whole, I never really cared for him as an artist. Like, when you see those memes, you know, like, what artists you can do without, or what artists would you get rid of them and all their catalogs. If I see Drake up there, I say Drake. Because I'm be honest with you, right? Drake, he raps, he sings. But to me, he's not a timeless dude. Drake don't make timeless music. He makes music for the time. Like a lot of these artists. They do not make timeless music. A lot of this music that you listen to now, you will not be able to play it 10 years ago and still feel it. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's younger, like, you know, like let's say if you have a son and they play it 10 years later, they're not going to feel it. Because a lot of this music that's made is for the time now. It's not timeless. But Kendrick, he went crazy on that. He went crazy on that. And I'm not going to lie to you, like, even though the song is 6 minutes long, it was worth it. It was worth it. Even that first verse, I didn't even get a minute in. And Kendrick went off on him on a calm tone. Like, he was calm with it. So, and I feel like, you know, I'm not saying Drake is a phony, but I think rap, honestly, is for real street shit. You know, for the most part. And I never seen Drake like that. Like, you know, Drake reminds me of that pretty boy in school that the girls like. And, you know, he probably play a little ball, but he hang around the tough dudes, but he really not tough. You know what I'm saying? And if you do something to him, you're going to have a lot of people who just don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just popular like that. Drake is popular. So, of course, a lot of people go with the popular choices. But honestly, I don't think he's the best artist, you know? And then, of course, it came out years ago that he doesn't write his rhymes. And if you don't write your rhymes, if you don't create your music, then you're not a fucking artist. I'm sorry. Like, if you know, if you don't write your rhymes, you are not a rapper. You just a nigga that's rapping. You are not a rapper. So, until I believe that he is writing his rhymes, and probably at this point, maybe he is writing his rhymes. But I never really seen Drake as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I see him as a dude that just make music. He can sing or he gonna rap. But I just see him as an entertainer. That's it. I don't consider him a rapper. I don't consider him R&B artist. Drake is just an entertainer. He could act, he could sing, he could rap. But I just never looked at him like as everybody else looked at him. I never put Drake on that pedestal. You know, I've had arguments with people and they're like, yo, how you not gonna fuck with Drake? How you not doing like that's not, yo, listen. I don't have a problem with Drake. I just can't get with his music. That's all. There's some people you just can't get with their music. Don't mean they suck, but you just can't get with them. And then, you know, when I look at how Drake is, how Kendrick basically described him, I always thought like this dude is just looking for acceptance. That's how I always look at him. Like that guy in school, the guy who get everything, who got all the shit, but he still want to be accepted from the other crowd. And that's kind of how I look at Drake. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick bodied that dude. And Let me know what y'all think in the comments, because I know it's going to be a few of you that's going to be like, oh, that shit was whack. Kendrick diss was whack. Drake went off. But that's my opinion. So everybody's entitled to it. But for me, I never could get with Drake's music. I never really, you know what I'm saying, a few songs that I could bump, you know, when he come on in the party. You know, it's all cool and shit. But for the most part, I don't think I ever bought a Drake album before. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I never heard one, but I never could get with him. I could never really get with him. I just, you know, some people just, you just look at them like, nah, man. He reminds me of that dude in school that just looking for acceptance, and he's talented. He knows what to do, but he's just like, nah, something ain't right about you. And that's how I always looked at Drake. Like, something ain't right. I don't have a problem with him, but something ain't right about that dude. And that's a lot of artists that I could say that about. There's a lot of rappers, actors that I say that, but who the fuck am I, right? I'm just a guy that's watching from the outside in. But that's just my opinion. But my opinion is Kendrick, he bodied Drake. And he made Drake look like the way that I always thought of him. Like that, like you're really not that dude that people think you are. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that's all I wanted to say. I ain't want to go too crazy on this. But leave your thoughts, leave your opinion in the comments, man. Who you think? You think Drake gonna come back with a diss song? You think he gonna come back? Or you think he just gonna let it go and his agents is gonna be like, hey, Drake, just leave it alone, because this guy, he's gonna end your rap career. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to still make money in rap and be relevant, don't say nothing to Kendrick Lamar, because he's gonna embarrass you. Who knows? Maybe that type of shit is going on behind the scenes. But yeah, man, I just wanted to, you know, give you a little input. I don't really be making videos like that, and don't mind the caskets in the back. I'm at work right now, so you know, it is what it is. So yo, let me know what y'all think in the comments. And y'all have a good one and be blessed. Peace.